Hey guys, so I filmed a tutorial earlier today for the look that I'm wearing now, and it's been a little while since I actually did it. It's been a couple hours or so, actually probably longer than that, but so as you can see I have on a different shirt and everything, but it's also starting to be nighttime here, so right now the lighting isn't going to be that great. Usually I film in front of a window so that it's a lot more natural light, but it's getting dark right now, so there's not that much daylight left outside. But I realized I have my ISO levels set up way too high on my camera, and I didn't realize it told me to edit the tutorial. So this is a little bit of a better idea of what it's supposed to look like, and what I mean by that is the lips, because the lips are really the main focus of it. They're just supposed to be like a bright color, and the eye is supposed to be very neutral. So they're actually like a hot pink, and you probably can't tell very well just because the lighting is horrible right now, and if I had went to edit my video a lot earlier today I would have noticed it. But I didn't notice until a few minutes ago, and I wanted to go ahead and film this quick little tidbit telling you guys what the deal is with the lighting and why I look really bright. So yeah, I don't know if you can really see or not that it's a lot brighter, but so I hope that helped out and that you guys can have a better visual of what it's actually supposed to look like when you're finished with the look. Hey guys, so today's look is going to be something that is going to work really well for the hot heat that we are having. I don't know about everyone else, but here where I live it has been incredibly hot, and back home my family has told me that their temperatures have been like 113. So it's very close to what it's been here. It's been extremely hot. So you want a look that is not going to just melt off your face, and it's not going to feel extremely heavy on your face, and it's going to be really easy for your skin to breathe, so therefore your face is not going to sweat as much either. This look is all about just keeping it simple, and less is really more, but you just can make it look like you're adding a bright color, whether it's a coral or a pink, is really going to make your look look way more together and pulled together, and like you put a lot more effort into it than what you really did. This look honestly is extremely fast for me to do. Of course, whenever I'm doing a tutorial it takes a little bit longer because I'm talking and explaining things, but it's really not. It's a very easy and fast look. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyelid. You can use any primer that you may have. I am using Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, but any primer will do for this. And then the next thing that I'm going to use is, this is actually a Big Bounce shadow from MAC, and it's called Trophy. This may be discontinued. I'm not really sure if you can still get this or not, but just something, I don't know how well you can see that, something kind of shimmery but nude. Just any kind of cream shimmery shadow, I guess. And I'm just going to take this and apply this all over my lid and kind of blending it outward with my fingertip. I actually should be using my ring finger. It's actually the softest to touch. I'm sorry, the most gentle, because the skin on your eyelids is extremely delicate. One thing that I forgot to mention is, for this look, you just want your foundation very light, nothing too heavy. You want your skin to be able to breathe. It's going to be less likely to sweat that way. I used Bare Minerals today, and you can watch my video on that to see the kind of coverage that it gives you. But for this particular look, I feel like it works really well. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush. This one is the 224 from MAC. There's also one that you can get from Sigma that is pretty much identical to it. So any kind of, what's on my brush? Any kind of fluffy looking brush. And then I'm going to be using Naked Launch Ever, and I'm going to be using a very minimal amount of this just to set the color. Anytime you use a cream or a liquid anywhere, you want to set it with a powder so that it doesn't just sweat off of your face. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is try using a waterproof eyeliner. This one is actually one from Chanel. You don't have to use one like this. Just any waterproof one will do. And to be honest with you, this one isn't like incredibly waterproof. It is for the most part like showering and stuff, but if you're going to like the beach or somewhere in the actual ocean, it will wash off. And then this is just gonna go, I'm only gonna put this on my upper lash line don't worry about any mistakes that you might make. You can go back and correct it. Then I'm going to take an angle brush like this. I'm not really sure where this is from. This might be from e.l.f. I really have no idea. You don't have to do this if you get it exactly the way you want it. I usually do this because I like mine to, my eyeliner, especially one like that, to blend down into my lash line. So I'm just going to take a black. Any solid black will do. This is actually Carbon from MAC. I'm going to take that angle brush and I'm going to go over what I just did. And you're just going to kind of use this to drag the liner out wherever you want it to go. So once you have done that, I actually made it a little bit thicker than what I would have liked for it to be, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. Once you have done that, I'm going to take my eyelash curlers then I'm just going to take my mascara. Any mascara will do. A waterproof mascara will work even better because it's definitely not really going to sweat off. But I don't have one right now, so I'm just using the Lash Stiletto from Maybelline. So just whatever mascara will do, but a waterproof one would be very ideal for this. And then for the bottom, I'm going to like barely put any on the bottom. I don't really want a lot on the bottom at all. So I'm just going to kind of like lightly touch down through here. And then for the cheeks, I'm just going to be using Dame blush from MAC. It's just a really light pink. Just a little bit of blush. You don't have to use hardly any blush if you don't want. Okay, and then for the lips, I'm just going to line them with Funky Fuchsia from Sephora. I actually really like this combo that I'm about to use, and it stays on like really well. And so I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in like normal with this lip liner. Once you have lined your lips, I'm going to be taking, this is a lipstick from NYX and it's in the color Flower. Just looks like this. And I'm just going to take a light amount of this and press it onto my lips. Really focusing on the center part. There you have your finished look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial and thank you so much for watching.